Hey, as you can see, this is RaceRoom. If you didn't know, this is RaceRoom. This is my favorite sim right now. I really enjoy this game a whole lot. I like the way it looks. I like the way the physics feel. It just suits me really well. I'm not making any claims about what game is best. I'm just simply saying that this is my personal favorite right now. So, while I work out sort of something a little more intricate, something a little more narrative, I just figured I would make up a quick championship to play through using right now what my favorite car in RaceRoom is the 1992 DTM cars. And if you're new like I am to sim racing, these cars are fantastic to learn on. If you don't have this yet, if you don't have that car pack for RaceRoom, it is so worth the investment. Even if you just use the tracks that come with RaceRoom for free. I, however, am a bit of a completionist. To give you an idea of what I mean by a completionist, when I first got into sim racing, okay, I bought my wheel. I bought the Logitech G920 because the thing that got me into sim racing was F1. So my thought was get a wheel that's compatible with my Xbox, so that's where I envisioned myself playing, because I hadn't really delved into the world of sim racing yet. So my initial thought was F1 on the Xbox. And when I kind of started playing F1 and I found the other sim racing titles like Project Cars 2 and Assetto Corsa, I got them on my Xbox first because that's what I was playing on. And I just bought the Ultimate Editions of both games, which for Assetto Corsa was rather cheap at the time. It was on sale. I think I got the Ultimate Edition of Assetto Corsa for $25 US, maybe 30. But Project Cars 2 wasn't. It was $90 for the Ultimate Edition or the Collector's whatever for the Xbox. Now, Project Cars 2 for the Xbox actually drove me to my PC. I have a great PC. And I had, before I got into sim racing, I already had an Oculus Rift. And I had started by then I had started playing iRacing on my PC in VR. And was having a lot of fun, mainly with the oval tracks. The rookie street stocks was a blast. I don't know why everyone complains about rookies. I do know, because right now I'm working my way through the rookie road license, and it's not easy. But as I kind of figured out, like, the reason Project Cars 2 drove me to the PC exclusively now, I never sim race on my Xbox anymore, is that Project Cars 2 on the OG Xbox, not the Xbox One X, but the original Xbox, what I have, because I bought it like when it came out, is really bad. Like it won't work. The physics tweak out or whatever. It's a known issue that for some reason hasn't been fixed. Like, I don't understand how you can release a version of a game that's completely broken for one platform you're offering on, and patch after patch goes by and no fix. But anyway, I moved to the PC. Now you'd think, but Tim, you already bought Assetto Corsa on the Xbox. You already bought Project Cars 2 on the Xbox, so you're not going to buy it on... Oh no, I am going to buy it on the PC. I am. Not only am I going to buy F1 2018 on the PC too, because it's just a compulsion I have that I have a hard time controlling, where when I get into something, I have to have all of it. It used to be a problem when I played Magic the Gathering competitively, or when I played Warhammer. I had to have everything, and that gets a little pricey with some of those games. It gets a little pricey with this. But anyway, eventually I worked my way to RaceRoom, and am I glad I did. I have Jardiere and George Ortner, sorry George, to thank for that. And George, if you haven't ever dealt with George Ortner, I hope I'm saying your last name wrong. What a fabulous dude. I mean, he has a series of videos that he's been doing, and I hope he does more. Man, I hope I see more of this. But he did a fantasy career mode on RaceRoom where he made up this great spreadsheet and sort of a path to get through a career mode, to progress through a career mode. And my son and I were watching this, and we both were like, we were completely enamored by this idea, because RaceRoom, as great as it is, does not have that. You just race, which is fine, because people like George are out there filling that gap, and he was nice enough to share that in his Discord. And we've been, my son and I have been playing with it, so it's been a lot of fun. I'd like to do something very similar to that, but I don't want to rip him off, because that's his idea. So what I was thinking about doing was a sort of GT series where I just focused on GT cars and moved up through and sort of designed some sort of narrative campaign for it. But anyway, but for now, I wanted to talk about this car, because this is a great car to practice with. This is a fabulous car to practice with. It's very forgiving, but not to the point where you can just do whatever you want with it. You've got to have a little bit of throttle control. You've got to be you can't just jerk the wheel into a corner. You've got to. It's a great car to work to learn on. And if you're gonna turn all the assists off, I have my assists on Get Real here, and you should. I have heard many people say, well, if you need assists to get on the track, the important thing is you're racing, and that is true. If you need the assists on, go for it. When I play Forza 7, I still use the medium assists or whatever, because it's just Forza. I don't care. But for this, I really want to. I want the real experience. So, and I think if you're playing this, you probably want the real experience too. So my advice to you is take the pain, turn off the assists, especially the racing line. I have seen the biggest growth, the most leap forward in my, albeit still very limited, abilities, because I was able to, because I turned the assists off and forced myself to get better. So what I'm going to do here is every couple of days I'm going to upload a new one of these races, starting probably tomorrow. And what we're going to have here is we're just going to hit some of the famous tracks around the world in these cars. Nürburgring, Spa, Suzuka is one of my favorite tracks. The Hockenheimring, Bathurst, Imola, Mazda, Hungaroring, and you know what? We'll end it with a coup de grace. We'll do the Nordschleife. We'll end it on the Nordschleife. So we'll do 9 races, probably over. Let's do 3 races a week. 3 races a week for 3 weeks, and over those 3 weeks, I will work out how I want my career mode to work. I'll keep working on my F1 career mode, and I'll probably be uploading some F1 league races as well. So thanks so much, and I'm looking forward to a lot more racing coming up. God bless. Be rad.